So based on the timeline of how I've been filming these pregnancy updates, this should be the 32-week update. However, I have not been the greatest about filming, so I am closer to 34 weeks now. So just keep that in mind while you guys are watching this, that I'm not the greatest at keeping these as on time as I had initially planned when scheduling them out. I feel a lot more frantic than the last time I filmed an update. And frantic as in like I feel like baby could come at any point now. Being 34 weeks along now and having gestational diabetes, which means baby is a smidge bigger than he should be, and just like we're just monitoring things a lot more closely, means that he could come a little early. We've talked a couple of times now with our doctor about him potentially coming at 38 weeks. We're getting a second ultrasound here in the next couple of weeks to confirm his size and just keep track of that. Because they might even induce me at 38 weeks. Who knows, you know, this is all up in the air. But either way, I have another doctor's appointment in 2 weeks, and then I switch to weekly doctor's appointments, and so everything is suddenly just happening so much faster. I feel a lot more frantic about getting things like ready and prepared. I am a huge planner, and I feel like up until this point, I obviously knew baby is going to come when baby wants to come, but I knew I had time. Like, there was no chance baby would have came like sooner. Well, not no chance, but the chance was slimmer. However, now I feel like baby could come and nobody would be mad about it, and nobody would be surprised. My doctor even mentioned in our appointment we had just the other day that, you know, he was talking to me about what to do if I go into preterm labor and like where to go in the hospital, and just like letting me know like he would not be surprised, like it just happens. And that makes me feel a lot more frantic, a lot more unprepared, because now it's like it could happen at any moment and I'm not ready. I guess first I don't want to talk about me so much. That's not what's on my mind at all, like my physical being. A lot of what's like makes me feel frantic and is on my mind lately is like the house, the stuff, the things I need to do, stuff like that. So the biggest thing that has changed is we finally got the IKEA dresser that we're going to use as baby's like dresser and changing table. We haven't put it together yet, so that's something on my list of things to do. We got the same dresser for our bedroom, which is super exciting, because our bedroom has not had a makeover in like ever. It's just like not the place where we spent money or anything. But anyways, we built the dresser for our bedroom actually, and it took us like 3 days to do it. So we haven't built the dresser in the baby's room, because building a dresser, in case you didn't know, is like the hardest thing ever. But anyways, all that to say, that's the last big furniture item that we really need in the nursery. And then we're going to start mounting things to walls. We're going to start hanging stuff up and actually like decorating, because I wanted to make sure everything had a place and that all of the big furniture was in the right spot before I started like mounting it to the wall and before I started hanging stuff up. Oh, we also got this lamp, by the way. It's gorgeous, love it, and it's connected on our smart home and with like our smart home bulbs, so I can control this, I can dim this, I can change its color, I can do all of that kind of stuff with my phone and with my Alexa and all of that. There are quite a few other items that have me stressing that I'm trying not to stress about. My baby shower, the one we're having in Indiana, we already had our Kansas baby shower. In case you guys missed that, we have a vlog. But we're having one in Indiana with my side of the family, and that is happening here in the next couple of days. So I am trying not to stress about the things we don't have yet. However, I'm to the point in my pregnancy where I want to have everything. So some things that we don't have yet that have me stressing a little bit are our bassinet for our bedroom. Don't have that, so if baby decided to come tomorrow, he would have nowhere to sleep. Second thing, we don't have any bottles. I'm planning on breastfeeding, but I do want to have bottles so that way when I pump or when Trevor is needing to do the feeding, we have bottles. I don't have a pump. What else? I know there's other things. Let me look at my phone, because like I've been like list heavy lately because I've just been feeling so overwhelmed and so like unready. Okay, so I really need to get some Halo sleep sacks. I need to get a Boppy lounger. We have the Boppy, like, that's gonna go around my, like, for breastfeeding, the Boppy, it's called the Boppy, I think. But I want to get the Boppy lounger so the baby can, like, lay around on it. I want to get the Haka, and then we need a breast pump. What else? I don't have any burp rags. Need to get some burp rags. And then I need to get some onesies. We have, not really even a lot, but we have some clothes. But we don't have any, like, just plain white onesies to, like, wear under a swaddle or, like, simple stuff like that. We have, like, cute outfits that, like, family and friends have got us. And I would say we don't even have that much clothes either. I think that we'll probably get more clothes when baby's here and we figure out what we need. But for now, I really want baby to be, like, in a bunch of onesies all the time. That was, like, the whole plan. And we haven't gotten any of them. I think I have a bunch of onesies on our registry and we haven't got that yet. So hopefully we get some of that at our Indiana baby shower. These are just all of the things that have been stressing me out lately. And I just wanted to share with you in case any of you guys are preppers like me and feel a little unprepared. I just want to let all of you mamas out there know that I think that this is normal and we're all going through it, and I just am a planner and a prepper and nothing's ready yet. So really enough complaining and talking about, like, stuff I need. That's just been what's on my mind lately, is just, like, getting stuff ready. I feel very, like, nesting. I want to do stuff around the house, like there's closets that need organized, and, like, under our bathroom sink I want to, like, organize it, and, like, all these things that, like, I don't need to do now, I want to do right now, and I feel like I need to do, on top of the fact that I need to catch up on work, so that way I don't have to be working when baby's here. Because in case you guys didn't know, I am a full-time photographer and videographer, primarily right now doing weddings, because it's wedding season. And while we don't have any weddings booked, we have, like, 2 more weddings to do, and then I have all of August off, and then I'm not doing any work in September, so I have September off. However, I have work I need to do, so photo to edit, videos to edit, that sort of stuff. So I need to get that all done before baby comes, because I don't want to have to be worried about doing that kind of work once baby makes his arrival. I feel like when I started these updates, I talked a lot about my body and my changing, stuff like that, and lately it's less about that and more about just, like, my emotional state, because I feel like that's what's changing the most right now. I may or may not be driving Trevor a little bit crazy with my inability to focus on one thing for an extended period of time. And I bet you can probably tell that from this video. Mentally, I just feel a little scatterbrained, a little bit pregnancy brain. I don't feel like necessarily, like, super forgetful or, like, dumb or anything like that, but just like I have so much on my mind that I can't focus on anything, like, for too long. But let's talk body changes. I'll show you guys a bump shot at the end, like I always do. I'm just growing and getting bigger, essentially. That's all that's happening at this point. I feel very much the same. I guess I should take that back, because there are a few big key things that are happening. One, I feel a lot more tired lately. It's like I'm back at that first trimester where I was exhausted all the time and wanted to take a nap. I feel the same way now. I can have a great night's sleep and still want to take a nap during the day. However, that great night's sleep is rarely happening because I'm uncomfortable and I have to pee and I have to get up and I get muscle cramps at night. So getting a good night's sleep is not always the easiest. However, even if I do, I feel exhausted during the day. I've also been cramping a little bit more. I mentioned cramping, like, in my muscles, like I'll get leg cramps a lot. I mean, I am prone to leg cramps to begin with, but I feel like just about every night I'm getting, like, a calf cramp or something now. However, the cramping I'm talking about is, like, abs, uterus kind of cramping. However, it's not really Braxton Hicks or anything like that. It's not something that, like, comes and goes. It's more like I am overworking myself, because almost always these cramps I get are when I'm on my feet all day. For example, when I work a wedding on Saturdays, and if I overdo it, I feel very crampy. like tight, but not like Braxton Hicks where I would imagine it be like contractions where it like comes and goes and it's contracting. I'm just tight and cramping, like all of this is working too hard to be held up all day when I'm on my feet. I hope that makes sense. When I am on my feet all day for things like weddings, I notice my ankles get very swollen. However, it's not swollen on a normal day-to-day basis. I'm not constantly swollen. I'm not swollen today. My fingers aren't swollen. I can still take my wedding ring on and off and have no problem with swelling like anywhere else. It's just my ankles, and it's only when I'm on my feet for like a wedding or something like that all day. So feeling tired, feeling a little bit crampy, sometimes getting swollen ankles. That's about it. I feel like myself for the most part, and that's why I'm quick to say that, because I am feeling pretty great and I don't have much to complain about. I've said this a lot during most of my pregnancy updates, and that I am very grateful and thankful that it's been kind of an uneventful pregnancy besides the gestational diabetes. We just put me on medication for that like literally just the other day, so I don't have much of an update on it because we're watching those numbers again to see if the medicine helps. I think the medicine I'm on is called like metformin, so I'm not giving myself insulin or anything like that. I just take a pill at night with dinner, as well as all my other prenatals and multivitamins and magnesium and this whole package of pills that I take every night with dinner. I'm now taking this pill for gestational diabetes because my numbers in the morning, so my fasting numbers after all night, were just a little high, and it took us so long to get me on medication because I have been on the fence with these gestational diabetes numbers. They're nothing astronomical, they're not out of this world bad, nothing that anybody seemed super worried about, so I kept pushing to not go on medicine, to try to do things naturally, to try to change my diet or add a little extra exercise or something like that. But I still can't control those fasting numbers, those numbers where I haven't eaten anything all night, there's nothing I can do differently. Those numbers in the morning just aren't as low as they want them to be. So I'm taking metformin in the evening so that way it's slow acting, and throughout the night hopefully I'm a little more regulated and my morning numbers will be better. But I just started that, so I don't have much of an update about those numbers or about the gestational diabetes being impacted by that, but I would assume all is going to be well and everything will be fine. I'll give you more of an update in my next pregnancy update about the gestational diabetes and the new pills that I'm taking. So for now, I'm kind of just going to leave you on that and let you know that we're still monitoring it, we're still taking care of it, but there's not too much to be concerned about. Baby's measuring a week ahead. And we're getting another ultrasound just to like double check his size and stuff so he doesn't get too large, but nothing too crazy, nothing anybody's worried about. He's moving around a lot, which is fantastic. He's been moving for quite a while. I've been telling you guys he's been moving, but now his movements are definitely stronger. He's getting bigger, and he pushes on me quite a lot. Trevor feels almost every movement all of the time. Whenever I want him to feel it, he can feel it. Baby boy is just like going crazy in there, trying to make himself have some more room. He's doing good. So let me show you a bump update. I will go ahead and take my jean jacket off. I'm going to brighten you guys up a smidge because I'm wearing a black shirt and black leggings. But this is the bump. I'm technically 34 weeks like I was saying. But I don't know if the bump has changed. Oh, hi, Grizz. You jumped in my seat real fast. But yeah, there's the bump. Big, large, and in charge. Well, the bump's in charge. I'm not. Trevor's bumping into it all the time. I'm squeezing by things and hitting my belly on all kinds of stuff. I've got a nice table now as I eat my snacks at night, and it also catches all the food when I miss my mouth, so I'm constantly having stains and marks here because baby catches the food for me. But yeah, that's the bump. Give you guys a quick shot of that. The next few vlogs you'll see fun things that are happening, like we're doing our Indiana baby shower that I mentioned. We are getting our maternity pictures done, so we'll share those with you guys. We'll probably have a vlog of us kind of wrapping up this room, and then hopefully before baby comes, you'll see a nursery tour. At least that's the goal. I want to share a little bit about what's in my hospital bag and things like that, so be sure to subscribe if you guys aren't already subscribed, and comment down below if you have any baby content videos you'd love for us to see, because we're approaching the end, so I need to be thinking about all of the things I want to film before he's here. But that's going to be it. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already, and follow us on Facebook. It'll all be linked in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!